welcome to Sun Tribe Tarot. My name is Zelda, and this is going to be a monthly love reading for Leos for September. How are my Leos doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Let's see what the cards have to say though. If your sun sign does not resonate, Leo, please check out your moon sign, your rising sign, as well as your Venus and Jupiter sign to see if any messages in those readings resonate with you. And if not, I'm sorry, I'm not picking up on your energy this time. Hopefully next reading. It is a general reading, so please take it as it resonates and leave the rest. There will be different messages for different people, for different lines. And it is a love reading, so for a lot of you it's going to be about romantic connections, but for some of you it can also be about like a family member, a close friend, or a colleague, but definitely somebody you have emotional ties to, so keep that in mind. Also, when I read for you and for the person you're dealing with, Leo, the energies I talk about can actually apply to your situation in reverse. It can definitely be vice versa, so keep that in mind, and once again, take it as it resonates. Alright, let's see what energies are influencing you for the rest of September when it comes to your relationships, Leo. Alright, a couple more shuffles and I'll get right into it. Leo love September. Leo love. Oh, bad shuffle. September. Leo love. Well, I have the Queen of Wands crowning your reading. I also have Knight of Wands in reverse. I have the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Cups, both in reverse. Leo love for September. I have the King of Swords. I have the Emperor in reverse. Death in reverse. I have the Ten of Pentacles. Just want to show you the cards as they come out. Eight of Cups. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Six of Swords. Kind of have an idea where this is going so far. The Judgment in reverse. And the Fool in reverse. A lot of reverse. Yeah, well. Also, I have the King of Wands in reverse along with the Five of Pentacles here. Leo, let's see. Queen of Wands, crowning your reading. So you're definitely gaining confidence, or you're acting with confidence here. You have some passion. Let me see. Oh, you're making a decision with confidence. You want to be in control. Yeah. Double Queen of Wands. Ooh. Well, Queen of Wands can definitely be associated with Leo. It's a little shiny, but you see the cat, and then the lion, throne, the sunflower, and the lion carvings or the paintings on her throne in the back. This is definitely a Leo lady, a lion lady. But yeah, double Queen of Wands. So you're definitely very self-confident, or you're about to step into your power, Leo. Definitely feeling like you're gonna feel like you're in control of your life and your relationships. Also, you're gonna feel like you're in control of your finances. It looks like you are actually balancing your finances. I have the Two of Pentacles here. The Hangman in reverse. That's also, I really do think with the Queen of Wands there, it means like you're taking control. You know, you're not letting things go and let things happen by chance or whatever. You're definitely taking control here of your life and your relationships, and in your relationships as well as your financial commitments or partnerships. You know, all partnerships in your life, you're actually looking for balance. You're looking for equal give and take. You're looking for I can't say it. What? Why can't I say it? Whatever. You know, equal give and take, basically. And yeah, you're taking control. Also, with the Three of Cups in reverse, you could have been dealing with a third party situation, a love triangle, or a third party influence of some sort, like, you know, another family member, a friend, a colleague, or the person you're dealing with was, you know, involved with another person or was influenced by a family member, colleague, or a friend. There could have been, you know, you could have been also been dealing with two other people here or more. But looks like there was some gossiping, if that's the case. If there were multiple people or two other people you're dealing with, definitely there was gossiping or like overindulgence on their part. You might have like gotten rid of, or you might have like distanced yourself from like another person or, you know, multiple people recently, or you're about to, or you're in the process. You just don't feel like you're emotionally supported by this person you're dealing with. And again, with the Three of Cups, there could have been multiple people here in the mix where you just don't feel like you're wanted or you're like emotionally supported by them. You just don't feel like the joy, the celebration around them. So I think you may feel like you may have distanced yourself from them, and that's fine. You're fine the way this is going, or this has been going, like where you're by yourself, but you're confident, you know what you want, you know your passions, and you're definitely stepping up and in control of your life, or you're taking control of your life, not just relationships but also finances, so, and also your perspectives and viewpoints too. I have the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Cups both in reverse coming up for you, Leo. But again, keep in mind, this could definitely apply vice versa to your situation. So take it as it resonates. But it looks like you lost, your emotions changed, or you lost love. Like your love for somebody is just, you know, the cup of love here is draining empty. So your love for them is disappearing, or your emotions for them are changing. And once you let go of these emotions you have for this person or people, you're definitely going to get rid of a lot of anxiety and stress. Like it looks like your love for them or your care for them was definitely giving you a lot of worries and anxieties or fears. Some of you may have had regrets regarding this person or connection, relationship. And once you get rid of that, the emotions, the feelings you have for them, like you're not getting rid of it, but it's like it's changing, you know? It's whatever happened between you two. It's just you don't care about them as much anymore, it looks like, or you won't. And that's going to be a huge relief, like a burden off of your shoulders, or releasing you from a lot of stress and anxieties. Once again, the person you're dealing with is showing up as the King of Swords along with the Emperor in reverse. This person, controlling person, could be a narcissist, like could have narcissistic traits. This person may like to I mean, it looks like they like to play word and mind games here, or they're very manipulative and very strategic with their words. They love to be in control, or they just can't help it. They want to be in control. Huge ego, and also this person's very cold-hearted. They don't share much either about themselves. They're very strategic about what they share about themselves and their lives. So it looks like this person caused you a lot of, well, I don't want to say caused you, but like they made you you became very frustrated or angry in response to their behavior. There was or is an ending. For some of you already happened, for others of you it's happening. And it's a very slow and painful process. Like, the ending could happen fast, but the emotions and everything that goes with it may be slow, like slow to change. So, like, slow to die. And also there is like, there could have been like, or there can be like impulsive actions being taken towards each other, like expressing anger or frustration. And there's absolutely no passion between you two any longer, except for like the only emotions possibly are anger, frustration, resentment, and so on, or at least irritation. And yeah, you're both like not really doing anything here in this relationship any longer. There is an ending, a death that's happening, and it's going to be very transformative. Or already, for some of you, where that ending already happened, it's like transforming you as we move on in September. Yeah, you're ready to take a new leap of faith to start a completely new journey elsewhere by yourself. You want to start from scratch in your life. Some of you may even feel like you're being reborn in some ways, like a phoenix, but this is definitely taking on a new leap of faith in life. Yeah. The person you're dealing with are very materialistic as well. They're not really doing or saying much moving forward, or currently, but they're like evaluating things. They're like evaluating the worth of people, things, relationships, and so on. And I think like they're not taking any action, but I think they're very focused on money or value and worth of things and people. That's what they love. They love money. They love possessions. I don't know why I'm getting that really strong here. This is how it's coming up. Along with the Emperor in reverse and the King of Swords, I have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles for them. So they have love and care. They're very intuitive and maybe even creative. But their focus is on the money, the material things, the worth and value of things. They're very patient. They're not really, again, like I said, they're strategic, but it's like they're in a reflective mood, and it's definitely based on value, worth of things or people or relationships. So I think this is a materialistic person. They could definitely be manipulative, emotionally or verbally. You know, that Emperor in reverse does not look good. Or they just have a very big ego. Yeah. Yeah, well, for you, further on, look what I got again. I have the Death along with the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Death once again. So there is an ending happening for you guys, and it's transformative, and it involves you letting go of your feelings or emotions for this person, or it involves your emotions changing, your love for them disappearing, going away, and you don't want to take like a new chance on this person at all. Yeah, looks like they lost you or are losing you. You still may have difficulty moving on or letting go from this person mentally for a little while. So that's probably why the death came up in reverse for some of you. Like I said, the process of this ending is pretty slow. And there is a sense of clinging on something about this relationship or on this person, even though your emotions are changing. I think it's just that you need to take a little time to process. I have the 9 of Pentacles along with the 6 of Swords in reverse, so it's difficult. Normally, you take off, you walk away, especially mentally from them, disconnect. But since it's in the reverse, it's difficult for you to walk away or completely get them off your mind. Like, you may not be thinking about them all the time, but they still pop up in your head, and you still have difficulty disconnecting mentally from this relationship connection or this person or what has happened between you two. Again, with the 4 of Pentacles, there's a sense of clinging here. Mentally, I think you're clinging on this person, relationship, or connection. However, the death is happening, the ending is happening, and once again, your emotions are changing. So it's going to take some time. Looks like. Yeah. I think the person you're dealing with, they're actually looking for happiness elsewhere. Again, for some of you, this person is looking for happiness in like financial security and prosperity, but they're also, I think, they have an interest, a love interest or an emotional interest elsewhere that they feel like they can get emotional fulfillment from or find emotional fulfillment. So I have the Knight of Cups along with the 10 of Cups for them. However, the Knight of Cups is facing away from you. And they feel like, they may have had love for you and all, but this has come to an end, and this is something they're accepting, and they're moving away, and again, looking for emotional fulfillment, joy, and happiness elsewhere, and offering it to, another party or somewhere else or someone else. Or something else. Like I said, for some of you, this person definitely, their happiness depends on their financial situation. For others, that could just be a part of it. It could be where they're like going to offer their emotions, love elsewhere. Yeah, they are. Wow. I was like, who are they offering this cup to as the Knight of Cups? And I got the 2 of Cups. So this person, yeah, I think they're connecting with someone else, with another party. So that may explain the 3 of Cups in reverse that showed up in the beginning of the reading. The third party situation, love triangle, or them being involved with other person or people. It looks like they are, they're offering their love to someone else that they connect with emotionally, mutually, and then they're looking for emotional happiness and fulfillment within this person or connection. Again, Leo, for some of you, this could be vice versa. You could be the one who's connecting with someone else and looking, for happiness elsewhere. Or yeah, it could be the person you're dealing with is doing so. Take it however it resonates for your situation. Now, moving forward, I have the 10 of Pentacles along with, look at this, along with the 8 of Cups. And I have the Six of Swords. I wish I could just show you these on the table, but you know, showing myself and the cards together would be ideal, but I have to make do with this. But you know, look, this looks like the relationship you had with this person, or the connection. It looks like it was a long-term connection. You have history with them. They could have been a family member, a spouse, a long-term relationship, or long-term friendship, because it reached to a 10 in Pentacles. So it seemed like it was stable, or it seemed like it would last, or it was like, I think it became like status quo. It became like the same old, same old. You know, you were very familiar with them. They were very familiar with you. This seemed like a long-term connection of some sort, but it did come to an end, since this is a 10, and this is something that you did not want anymore. You do not want anymore. Look how this person is just like, you know, like, I don't want that, and then they pack up and then they leave. You see? So you eventually will emotionally and mentally distance yourself from them completely, like move on, let go, and accept the ending. You know, there could have been good, bad things happen between you two. It was long-term connection, but it's just no longer serving you. It's not something that actually fulfills you emotionally or mentally. So you're gonna be ready to walk away and detach completely. Yeah, and then I have the Judgment and the Fool in reverse. You may think that your decision regarding this person in the past was not very smart. You may have taken too many risks on this person, given them the benefit of the doubt when they didn't deserve it. You may have like taken a leap of faith on them or with them, but it wasn't really, it's like you went against your better judgment, or you ignored something here about this other person or in this relationship, and that comes to an end. You're gonna see things very clearly if you're not already, and that's what brings change, Leo. That's what brings the Death card. And you may have fears about like making a wrong decision in the future, again, in your relationships or when it comes to this particular person. But I think you know better after all of this that you're going through. You're definitely going to be a lot wiser, and you're going to know better. So I think you're also going to ignore this person moving forward. You don't want to take any new leap of faith with them. You don't want to give them a chance. You don't want to take another risk with them. You just don't find it to be a smart decision. So you're no longer going to ignore your gut, your better judgment, or your intuition, and you're going to drop this. Look, I also have the Five of Pentacles along with the King of Wands in reverse. The Five of Pentacles is also about change, also about conflict, or being abandoned, left out, rejected. It can also mean like financial problems, financial loss, or change in income, and material stability. Some of you could be suffering through that. If you're actually suffering from financial problems or loss of income and so on, or you feel like you never really got what you deserve when it comes to material prosperity, career, and so on, it looks like it's because you never really, in a healthy way, took control of your financial situation or your career. You may have lacked confidence. You may have tried to control things too much. You may have, operated from a ego standpoint, like ego-centered, or you were unable to really commit to one thing, and you were just like pursuing whatever sparked your interest or your passions. So you weren't able to stick to one thing for a long time, and that could have resulted in problems financially. Now, this may not resonate with everybody, of course. I just feel like I felt this strongly, so this was for somebody there, some Leo. But moving on, the Five of Pentacles, I think, there is change in this relationship. Somebody is abandoning the other person, rejecting the other person, and changing things in this long-term relationship, putting an end to it. There is conflict here. I think there is conflict of values between you two, actually, Leo. The Pentacles to me is about values as well. And so with the Five is a conflict of values. You may find this person very controlling, egotistical, narcissistic, self-centered, or just childish and untrustworthy. For some of you, the person you're dealing with could find you this way. So take it as it resonates. It'll be different for different Leos. With the King of Wands, I also have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of anger here, or frustrations, impulsiveness. I think you might have been dealing with a player, somebody that doesn't really take things too seriously, or very strategic and plays games with people, or just you, I'm not sure, but they do play some games. And not very healthy connection. Wow, yeah. It's giving me the similar cards again. I have another Five of Pentacles along with the Five of Swords. 2 fives in addition to the 5 that already came out. Any other 5s? I don't think so. No. But yeah. So again, conflict and change. Either you're abandoning or rejecting this person, or they are. It could be mutual. You could be mutually rejecting each other. Excuse me. There is likely a verbal conflict, a verbal dispute between you two, an argument. And it could get very ugly. It could be where like one person's trying to win the argument instead of actually communicating and listening. One person could get very defeatist, trying to come out on top, or be very just hurtful and sharp with their words. Yeah. It looks like, this person hurts, there's like 2 people walking away. They hurt them with their words, and so the 2 people that were walking away there are still like walking away and are like feeling very abandoned and rejected, and just moving on, and letting go of this relationship that was tangible connection. They're like walking away from. It's like a visual story in here. So a lot of you may have experienced that, or are about to experience verbal conflict with this person, which ends up in rejection, cutting off each other. Somebody here is very confident about themselves. Clarify this for me. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Honestly, Leo, it looks like you are dealing with multiple people here. If you're just dealing with this person, they're involved with other people or person. Again, for some of you, this person's involved with like it's like a love triangle. For others of you, this person is influenced by their, friends, family members, or colleagues, or so on. But I got these 2 together, the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. And then I had the 3 of Cups show up in the beginning of the reading. And of course, I already showed you their side, where they're offering their emotions, feelings, or love to someone else. And then I have the 6 of Wands here. Somebody's very confident and may have like ego and, again, control problems. They like to be in control. They like to be on top. They like to be the center of attention. And it's at a cost. It comes at a cost. They break hearts. They betray people, or they go behind people's back, or they lie, or they play games. What they want or what they like, it comes at a cost, and it's too high a cost. Like it's at the expense of their relationships, or just at the expense of you, Leo. And this is a heartbreaking situation you're experiencing. Again, for some of you, it involves 3 people, or you and 2 other people. It's almost like this person is working with other people to betray you or hurt you, or in some way they're involved with other people and it's hurting you. It's like this person goes on on the horse and they have 2 other people helping them, and you know, they leave a broken heart behind. And it's something they do deliberately, it looks like, Leo. I'm very sorry if this is resonating with you. However, you are leaving them. You're making your exit. Good for you. And that leads you to the Chariot. So that's success and happiness and emotional security here. Forward movement. Yeah, you're overcoming. Oh, I have the Tower in reverse along with the Chariot. So, 31 minutes. Okay, I'm wrapping it up. So, disaster that has happened in the past, or that's happening, you're overcoming it. Either you're avoiding this disaster because you see it a mile away, or you already went through a disastrous situation, an ending, a change of some sort when it comes to this person or people you're dealing with, Leo. And you overcome it and you become victorious in the process. You find your emotional security, your willpower, your confidence to move forward and move on from this heartbreaking connection and disastrous connection, it looks like. Anything else? I think it ended on a good note. Yeah, you're cutting them off. You're cutting off communication. Oh yeah, well, that is definitely an ending here. Look, I have the Knight of Swords in reverse, I have the Lover's card, and then I have the World card. So you're cutting them off. This was definitely somebody you had a very strong attachment to, or just connection to, not attachment, connection. So it could have been a twin flame, a soulmate, or again, a family member. Somebody like that was you considered to be your soul tribe. Or the connection could have been like mental, intellectual, but regardless, it was strong and it was mutual. But you're making the decision, the hard decision, to cut them off, cut off communication, and put a complete end to this connection, relationship, or you just accept the ending of it. With the World card is about ending the whole journey, not just the cycle, not just the pattern, not just the chapter, not just the page, the whole book, the whole journey with them. You know, you're putting an end to it. It's a definite ending because there is nothing else you can get from this person, from this relationship. It has served this purpose, and it's time for you to close the entire book and move on and start a completely new journey in your life. But that may take a little time for some of you. But you know, still, it's an ending and you're embracing it, or you're the one who's, you know, bringing on the ending. Yeah, there's nothing for you here any longer, so you move on. It's the healthy decision. Well, yeah, Leo, that was your reading for September. If it does resonate with you in any way, please do like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and thank you for your patience. Hopefully I'll see you in the next reading. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.